And we're live.
Howdy. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Variant Rolls this Friday night. We're making our way through Waterdeep Dragon Heist, the Wizards of the Coast official adventure. Yeah, so I'm going to mute the volume on Twitch because I forgot to do that before we started streaming. It's getting a lot of feedback. Anyway, so I guess we can get started. Everybody want to go around and introduce themselves? One of our dear players, Samuel, is out today. He is sick, so everyone wish him well. Let's start with Sam.
Oh, okay. I am Sam. I am 60 for the Victor on Twitter. I do a lot of art and implore you to check out my portfolio. And that's, yeah, and I play Harmony, a tiefling ranger. Someone else's turn.
Corey?
Gotta work on
that. My name is Corey. You can find me on Twitter and the internet at Corey Hickson. I've been doing this stream lately, participating in this, so this is where you can find me most of the time. I think if I get active, I might post something game design related this weekend, so we'll see if that happens. And my character is Prince, and if you have listened to Purple Rain, you know everything about him. So that's me, and I will continue to pass it off to Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AlexCatu. I'm playing Jaw, the human barbarian who is just here for a good time. I'm going to pass it off to Matt.
I'm Matt, and I'm playing the jerk son of a Waterdeep noble who thinks he's a DJ. Just for tonight, no.
On his gap year. That's what's
on his gap year. He's going to travel next year, but this year he's really about the music. And so
there's a really nice underground sewer rave scene in Waterdeep.
He's a techno bard, which is a whole new thing. It involves lots of light magic. It's very complicated. No, Matt, I'm going to continue playing Hisver, and I'm going to take this stuff off because I can't see more than 6 inches in front of my face.
We appreciate your dedication to the start. So, but yeah, everyone roll me a D20.
Can I bags not? I did this last week. Oh, okay, awesome, great, wonderful.
Do you want our numbers out?
Yes, I would like your numbers. I just want you to roll them and just hold on to them. That's what I wanted.
I got a 19.
Okay. Sam?
15.
Matt?
Oh.
Matt, are you muted?
You are muted.
12.
And Alex?
Who wants to guess? Who wants to take a wild shot in the dark at what I rolled? Because it's a 1.
Yay! 2 weeks in a row, we get to have Alex do our recap.
Shite. Okay. Sewers. We're in the sewers. And there was a cute thing. And unfortunately, Harmony did not get the cute thing. And we really wanted the cute thing, but we couldn't get it. And so she doesn't have a pet now, and it's really sad. We came across, we followed all the signs in the sewers. We didn't die in the sewers, which was an absolute miracle. We came across some robed creature that, look, it was a mind flayer, and a little brain on legs, which I punted into the wall, and the people we were looking for, but they're not as important as punting a brain into a wall. We saved them. We went back up to the surface world, went back to the pub, received a deed to a home, handed over the people, and received a deed to a manor, which we're going to go check out today.
that sounds pretty good wrap up. Yeah, so you guys are going over to Trollskull Manor, the home that Volo was trying to pay you off with because he is poor and didn't really have the funds he promised. So, but you guys get a house. So, yeah. So I'm guessing you guys kind of spent the evening, maybe at the Yawning Portal, maybe at the All Hallows evening. Just one of the pubs that you guys are and inns that you're familiar with, and find your way over to Trollskull Manor in the morning. You guys have probably about 3 or 4 hours to kind of inspect things before you need to meet up with Volo and a magistrate, played by me. So, now you guys have that time. What would you guys like to do to investigate it? I guess give you guys just a general description. There's also a handout on Roll20 for you guys.
Okay.
I definitely want to know what the outside looks like. How decrepit is it? Like how bad does it look?
Well, there's in
It's
chapter
big.
2 art handouts. There's a picture of it. It
there it
is
Oh, I see the
very
outside.
large, but very
Wow.
run down. It is 4 stories tall. There is a turret. There are 4 chimneys. Somebody just kind of went over the top with this place.
It's pretty cool.
It's run down. I mean, it's boarded up. Everything kind of seems to be falling apart. The paint's falling off. The windows most of them are gone. The door's boarded up.
This is not
Yeah.
an investment. This is not a gift. This is like a money pit.
it's a project. So
Thanks, Volo.
you guys get to be fixer-uppers. Is what,
Thanks, buddy.
yeah. So that's what the outside looks like for you guys.
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah, that's.
This is too dirty. We need to clean this up.
How many times can you use prestidigitation, and does it work on buildings?
Well, I think
it's
we're gonna find
once every
out.
6 seconds. So
Well,
So I'm gonna start casting it.
Prince spends the next 4 hours just on the outside, just like inch by inch, just delicately touching each part and just cleaning about a foot at a time.
I can fix if it's broken. I can fix it if we need it.
yes.
It's very broken.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's
looks
super broken.
pretty broken.
So I can just follow behind casting mending on everything that's broken as he's prestidigitated.
I don't know any spells, so
Sounds like it needs a Disney song. Like this is.
Yeah. If this were a Disney movie, we would go to a music montage as birds and stuff would be flying in, grazers and kobolds. And
Harmony, get the birds to help.
I can't speak with animals.
There's always a squirrel that's willing to dust with its butt, so find one of those.
Oh, stream's canceled. Everyone go home. But I can't handle them tonight. Yeah. So, do you guys try to make your way inside? Is that something you'd like to do?
Eventually, yeah.
I'll go
Okay.
straight in.
So,
Okay, now,
Joa
radiate it.
and Hisver is helping Prince with getting everything fixed up, but I'm guessing Jor and Harmony go inside.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
So they're working on the aesthetics on the outside. You guys are going to make your way in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let me give you guys a little bit of a rundown. Where's my sheet here? My brain is. Anyway, Appendix C. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry, everyone. I set my alarm for 5 o'clock and I woke up at 6:30 this afternoon. So
Ooh.
yeah. So as you guys make your way in, the first thing you guys see is the tap room.
It's the very
Yes.
first thing. We just walk right into the tap room.
Yeah, that is the first floor. This thing actually looks like it used to be a tavern of some
Mine.
sort.
The world's largest tavern.
Yes. also an inn. You're guessing with the 4 stories. But there is broken furniture pushed like everywhere in this area. Tarnished silverware. With a little bit of like investigation, there is wine that's been turned to vinegar. And then most of everything else is cobwebs and dust and rats. So no one's been in here for a while. So
I don't have any cantrips to clean it up, so I guess I'll just keep exploring.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any? I would like to know if there are any rooms on the ground floor that are kind of attached to this tap room area that could be living or working quarters.
Here, I'll show you guys the handout on our Roll20 page, and I'll kind of describe it for everybody else. First floor is the tap room, the pantry, and the kitchen. And then as you make your way up to the second floor, there's a den, a common room, a bedroom, and a spare room, and a hall. The third floor, there's another bedroom and a master bedroom, as well as a couple of baths and a study, Hisver. And then the fourth floor is just an attic bedroom and storage, and as well as the turret peak.
Okay.
And then as you make your way down, you'll notice that the basement, there is a ale cellar, a wine cellar.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
How's the school district?
It's not dock ward bad, so it's an improvement. Does Hisver have children we didn't know about?
No, it's just the natural question you ask when you're looking at real estate.
That's fair. That's fair.
Do we have the option to refuse the giant old building?
It's.
I'm not saying we're going to. I'm not saying we're going to.
Stuff in it that you can put so many important things in this building.
The last thing you need is more stuff to fill up. We could just give him that whole floor as long as he agrees to contain it to that floor.
You never bargain with a hoarder, Sam.
Don't
Never bargain with a hoarder.
Yeah.
Eventually comes in and he immediately walks up to like the tap room bar and starts like taking things out of his pocket and just lining them up going down the
Do not start.
Jor and Harmony, as you guys make your way back into the tap room, as you guys are kind of making your way towards the door, you've kind of assessed everything. Give me a perception check.
Oh. Okay.
I'm very wise. It shouldn't be too bad.
That's not too bad at all.
What did you guys get? 19? 14? Yeah, the DC was like a 5. So you guys, like right in front of you, the chair just kind of across the floor.
Right. Awesome.
Oh, it's haunted.
You gave us a haunted house. Volo.
We should have brought him with us to inspect the property.
You guys are going to meet him in a little bit, so any complaints to the current landlord can be made then.
Oh, there are complaints.
The previous residents and we can share. It's okay.
Again, contain them to the third floor, wherever the library.
Yeah.
Put Hisver with the ghost.
Maybe they want to sit down. I don't.
But yeah, so
wow.
You guys have spent about, I'd say that's lasted you guys about a couple of hours. It's about time to start heading towards the magistrate, kind of where Volo told you guys to meet him. You guys probably could check out the neighborhood a little bit, at least see what the shop signs are.
As we walk out the door, I'm going to point at the chair that moved and say, "You better be bloody gone by the time we get back."
Just the chair? Give me an intimidation check against the chair. Roll to intimidate the chair.
Okay.
It's a good chair.
I'm going to do it.
I love D&D. The chair scoots back just a little bit more.
That's right.
But I love D&D. I get to say things like intimidate the chair. Anyway, so yes. You guys have inspected your property, found it wanting, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's brilliant. Are you kidding? This is great. Love it.
Hesver will take it for you guys, I'm guessing.
That seems like that almost might be what's gonna happen at this point.
No. I'm sick of paying rent on my shop.
The rent here is too damn high, as they say.
No, I'm just measuring that guy as like a half orc or something.
This is a better place to play Tears Fist anyway. There's less people slamming into the table and knocking it over.
That's true.
Except this time they'll just be invisible.
But we can teach them though to play. There'll be more people to play.
You just want them to play for you.
Maybe you'll win then.
Jor, are you going to move your business to this manor?
Well, that was the plan. It's in a better district.
Who else is in the neighborhood?
I'm not a brewer. I just run tours, and even then, I work for an office. It's not like it's me, and I wouldn't want to open a competing business.
Open your own tour business.
My own tours. I don't think so. I don't know if that's really what I want to do for the rest of my life.
So, Hisver, you were asking what else is. You make a small little jaunt along the alleyway of Trollskull, and you notice a couple of different shops actually. There is the Bent Nail with a small sign above the shop's main door, bare except for a large bent nail sticking out of it. So there's Steam and Steel. As it's morning, you see plenty of smoke and steam billowing out from the many windows, and you hear clanging and clashing and lots of work being done inside. There's Corleone's Crown, which seems to be an herbalist shop in a stately 3-story townhouse. And on the third floor, it seems to almost be some sort of greenhouse with translucent glass.
I want to go. I want to go to there.
You have the Tiger's Eye, which seems to have a distinguishing mark of an orange and black sign featuring cat's eyes. As well as the Bookworm's Treasure. The front of the bookstore is adorned with a charming sign of a golden dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books and scrolls.
Ooh, there's my favorite neighbor.
Yep.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, so you guys make note of your possible neighbors, and realize it's about time to go see old Volo and sign over the wonderful deed to this fantastic manor that you have earned yourselves.
Whew. All right, where are we meeting him?
It was at one of the local like halls. It's in the same district that you guys are in.
Okay.
So.
Do we need to pick up the magistrate ourselves?
He said he was going to bring the magistrate.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. I've got my opinion of this place already, so I'm ready to head on over.
Is everyone else feeling content?
I feel like I'm Ray in Ghostbusters, where he's like ready to move into the old firehouse. This is great. I'm going to move in my stuff.
The one guy. Yeah. So you guys using Harmony, and I'm guessing everyone else is familiar with Waterdeep, so you guys all pretty much know where you're headed. For about a 30-minute walk, you guys find yourself in front of the magistrate's office. And out front is Volo and a man wearing a top hat, a pipe, and a mark. So
you're not dead yet. You will be.
What?
This is one.
Forget about anybody.
You're fucking cheery today, aren't you?
He's gonna die horribly. It's just a matter of time.
I did not just spill a beer. I did not.
With a monocle.
With a monocle. Did not happen. Anyway, moving on. For the show. You were saying?
Do you want to expand on the death thing at all?
No.
Linear march of time.
He's going to die horribly.
All right.
This is the one you were warning him about, wasn't it? Bolo kind of just turns and nods. He's kind of trying to stay quiet, I guess. He's still a little freaked out from your last interaction.
He knows he's given us a lemon.
Yeah, it's also part of it. Magistrate looks at you guys and just, well, the taxes.
We no, that
you
was.
guys remember, Renair gave you guys 25 gold to cover taxes.
Yes.
Oh, who took that?
Blossom.
Blossom is with you guys. He's just quiet right now.
Or I got the bag of gold off him.
Oh yeah, one of the two. I'll say he's currently with you guys for the moment.
Okay.
He's just being uncharacteristically quiet.
Looks a little green around the gills.
Yeah. He's not feeling well.
I think I'm gonna say anyways while this is happening, I'm gonna say Volo, we actually checked out the property and you said there might be something over there for taxes or I don't know, but we didn't get a hold of them, so I guess you're just gonna have to do that.
Roll a deception check.
Okay.
Can I kind of lean over Volo while he's saying this and tell him also it's a shithole?
Well, he knows, so that's not anything new.
But like intimidatingly, like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can I assist?
Roll an intimidation check because you're kind of doing two different things.
Okay.
So.
I got a 15 on my deception.
Okay.
And I got a 20 on my intimidation.
All right. See how. So yeah.
Like, buddy, it's a shithole.
Volo's just like.
We'd rather the money.
All right. Yeah.
It has moving chairs. The chairs move. That's very useful.
I forgot about that. And he pulls out a sack and it's just like counting gold out real fast. Just kind of hands it over. He's like, should cover it.
Thank you kindly.
Large
you.
sack of gold there.
It's literally all the gold that he has on him. Just like counting it out to make sure.
That's kind of sad.
He's
You
poor. You
I
guys just
know.
robbed this man of his
Just
last 20.
bullied him into like giving up his last bit of money.
For
Oh my-
now.
All right. If that's
We
how
can
want
offer him a place to stay.
Oh, you
No, I
guys are
counted
gonna
the
bully him?
I counted the bedrooms. We really can't.
He can share.
You can bunk with his ver.
his ver, yeah. Or Blossom.
Wake up in the morning with just this no over your face. Just like,
You're gonna die.
I don't think you're gonna die today.
Counting your teeth.
Oh,
Today's not the day, but soon.
maybe. Anyway, so magistrate kind of examines the money and kind of looks at you guys skeptically, like he's not sure if you're bullying him now into just giving you the property. Seems to be a little wary of the transaction at the moment now. So, all right. Should I get this done with?
Yes, everything is as it should be.
Everyone shine. Right on the dotted lines. And tell me the names you guys are signing under, if you're using your real names or not.
Well, Jill will, because she wants to move her business there.
Okay.
So, in like a surprisingly delicate hand, she signs Jill Wormwood.
Okay. Prince Harmony, Hesver, you guys signing in your own names?
Hisver gets 3/4 of the way through as a surprisingly ornate H and loses interest and walks off.
That should cover it.
I will sign it with Prince Lior, because that's the name I use in all my business.
Okay. Right. Not your nickname.
Gonna put an X.
Okay.
I have an intelligence of like 9, and I know I can read and write, but I think it's a little shaky.
Right. Go with the classics. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So you guys have 6 and 5 kind of comes over and inks his paw and just stamps it on there. Basically the same thing. So. But yeah, so you guys have officially signed over and are now the proud owners of Trollskull Manor.
I'm not sure why I agreed to this just now.
Well,
Should we have read that piece of paper before we signed it?
I mean, we probably should have.
maybe. And the magistrate just chuckles and walks off.
Is there a second copy?
Is that public record?
No and no. Ha. Rolls it up and he's like walking off and just like chuckling and counting the gold. He turned to the Monopoly man.
Yep. It's all right. It's not our gold.
Don't pass go.
Don't.
I have tears in my eyes. No,
I'm glad at least we think we're funny. I don't know about the rest of them, but so
I'm sorry, I have to
we
read
lost
that.
Sam. I killed her. But yeah. So at this point you guys kind of have free reign with what you guys want to do. You guys can meet your neighbors, you guys can work your day job, save up some money to kind of renovate Trollskull.
So Hisver would like disappear, and then like if you guys were back at the house like an hour or two later, he would be walking back up to the house, and there'd be a floating disc behind him, piled as high as it could conceivably be piled with just crap, just like jet track floating behind him down the street.
Here's where are you putting that?
It's here.
Third floor. You get the library and the study.
Oh, okay.
Stick your crap in there and keep it out of the rest of the house.
I'll start there.
No. No starting. But continue and finish there.
Yeah. Oh, we'll see.
You can pick between the library and the attic.
All right. Library sounds good for now.
George just parenting his version.
I thought it might.
There's like stuff falling off as he goes up the stairs.
It's like banging into the walls. Just clink, 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 clink.
Yours eye twitches.
You see the items being picked up and like by nothing and put back on the tensor's disc as it's going up.
You made a friend.
Just like me.
Yes.
On the way back, I would like to go into the herbalist shop and see if they have any part-time jobs.
Okay.
I actually have to play that part out, but that's what I want to do.
No, I think we're doing that. I think that's going to have to happen.
Okay, well, I don't want to take over.
Yeah, do
the scene.
No,
So
this is
everybody's
actually
with us?
so. This
Okay.
episode is downtime. Basically.
Okay.
So literally, it's just going to be you guys interacting with your neighbors, with NPCs, with possible factions that might be recruiting you guys. Kind of
we
your
moved
guys'
into a new
opportunity
house.
to, yeah.
And we've already got people at our door wanting us to do stuff. So anyway,
You guys got your name out there. You guys rescued Neverember and Floon. So
part-time job.
yes. So you make your way into Corleone's crown. So as you walk in, it is a very nice place. Everything's sort of neat looking, very organized. There's plants kind of everywhere, but they're very well taken care of. Trying to imagine like a fictional like comparison, but just any sort of like it's almost kind of like overgrown, but in a very like manicured way.
Yes, I know.
So-
I can picture. There was a shop in the town that I used to live in that was just like that. It was like
Okay.
all plants and had a glass roof and a coffee bar. But anyway, it was beautiful.
So as you make your way in, I mean, it's just 3 stories of this, with the top floor being a greenhouse, as I mentioned. But there is, at the counter, there is a wood elf with long braided hair. They kind of look up at you and welcome.
Are you hiring?
Blunt. Don't normally hire
Half elf.
random people.
Half elf.
Sure, that's not where I was going with that. I was just saying people that walk in and don't introduce themselves and just ask for jobs. But
Oh,
who are you? Where are you from? What are you doing here? Like, let's get a little introduction going.
my name is Harmony. I live in the big house that's falling apart down the street as of about 10 minutes ago. I currently work as a tour guide, but I'm looking to change occupations.
They kind of just look at you and do a couple of eyes, and seems they finally found someone to take over the manor.
So you know about it, huh?
In fact, I do. It's been a bit of an eyesore in the neighborhood. The name is
Oh my-
Flal Lafleer. And they kind of give you a bow.
It's very nice to meet you. If it makes you feel any better, my friend is using prestidigitation on the house as we speak. It should look really good soon.
Well, any change is good change, it seems. So, what are your skill sets?
Finding things, shooting arrows.
Don't
Like
you
I said.
need that?
Well, I'm really good. I could find you some plants.
Okay.
I'm really good at tracking.
All not really constituting for a shop.
People like me, I think.
So you want to work the counter? Is that what you want?
What do you have available? If it's the counter, that's fine. But I just thought maybe,
You're looking for an apprenticeship? I'm just
Ooh,
trying to get a gauge.
yes.
Oh,
Clearly, I had never considered that before.
I put a thought in your head, didn't I?
They have captured my interest.
So they just sort of bat their eyes for a minute. Seems I talked my way into that one.
I'm not going to pressure you into anything. Like I said, I live in the manor down the street. If you reconsider, or
Give me
hear-
a day or two to
hear if anything.
get my finances in order and see if I can bring on someone else.
Well, I mean, it's an apprenticeship. I could be like an unpaid intern for a little bit, or
Something I hadn't considered.
I came into some money.
Okay.
I've come into money.
I
want to learn a new skill set.
Well, come back in 3 days and we'll get started.
If I'm still alive by then, I will.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Interesting character. They go back to just sort of like sorting potions and herbs and stuff behind the counter. It's just like waiting for you to go. Moment. Goodbye,
All right, well,
Harmony.
I stand there just like a minute too long.
And as you're standing there, Jill's going to stick her head in the shop and be like, Harmony, come pick your room. And then sticks her head back out.
Oh, and that finally gets me to leave. Finally, like, oh yeah, better pick up a good one before somebody else takes it.
That was amazing. So you have an unpaid internship now. They say art imitates life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Harmony's procured herself a job. What else is it? What is everyone else doing? Hizver's moving into the 3rd floor. I was going to say a specific room, but I think he's taking the whole 3rd floor.
Oh dear. Jor's going to start putting up all of her work stuff in that spare room on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
So like various wanted posters and maps of the city with pins in them, and
Okay.
all of her kind of worky things,
Sounds good.
and is unloading various weapons into the adjacent bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I think while people are getting ready, I'm going to be spending most of my time using prestidigitation for the most part, but every now and then I'm going to do some like color paletting with prestidigitation. I'm going to use the like small mark feature of it. I'm going to make these purple marks and just be like, no, it needs to be a little bit darker over here.
I'm imagining him doing like swatches. Just
Yeah.
There's a
that's great.
problem with Hisver taking the whole third floor.
He's not taking the whole third floor. I was joking.
Okay.
His mess is just gonna spread.
Yeah.
It's gonna be everywhere.
Let me see. There are 1, 2, 3. There are only 4 bedrooms.
There's the
And there are
attic.
5 of us. No, the attic
There's-
counts as 1.
Okay.
1,
Attic only counts as 1.
3, 4. 4 bedrooms. And the cellar.
There is a spare room that we could probably refurbish
That's true.
if we need to.
But looking
It's
at the
quite
doors,
small.
the only way into the bedroom is through the spare room.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it. The way I'm looking at it is Hisver is just going to sleep in the library and study.
Well,
Hitzer would curl up in a pile of his important stuff.
Yeah.
probably.
So I'm
Yeah.
thinking that's his room. So there's 5 rooms for y'all.
Okay.
There we go.
That's a very wizard thing to do.
It is, isn't it?
Well, he falls asleep where he's working, and then that's.
I'm imagining Fives takes the attic.
Seems
'Cause
likely.
cats like high places. So,
But would he want a bedroom because he lives with his wife?
well, his girlfriend, I think.
No, his wife.
His wife? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't pay more attention. Anyway, right. So they're, that
Maybe he
whole.
needs a place for his girlfriend.
That's also
or
true.
his other girlfriend or his other girlfriend.
Anyway, Fives will kind of work his way up to the top then. And just kind of etch out a little bit of his own space. Maybe just some sort of study or something for him, or his own room at least. Unless you wanted the attic.
I did, but that's okay.
Well, you can. Oh,
No, I'll take the second floor.
I mean, Sam's hanging out in chat. We could always just ask him.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh,
Well,
that's a good
the
one,
thing is-
Alex, in chat.
That was really good, yeah.
But yeah, so you guys kind of, we'll decide later. You guys can kind of divvy up rooms.
It's not
Not a
important.
big point of contention at the moment. But yeah, so you guys kind of have your own time.
So Hitzer would go find Prince because he had an idea. Prince, I had an idea. I had
Does it involve more death?
no.
All right, I'm all ears. What's the idea?
Our hobby is very expensive.
Yes.
What if instead of building the little figures, what if we made you can print things. What if we made little cards, and the cards had pictures of the figures on them, and instead of the figure, and the card would talk about the creature, and then it would have like a cost to cast the creature, and you would have to have special cards to give you power to cast the creature, and it could be spells, and you would buy the cards, and you'd have to buy a lot of them because you would buy them in like packs, and each pack would only have like 1 or 2 good cards.
I didn't realize you were such a businessman.
It's I've been thinking I've been thinking about it because maybe if we did this, we wouldn't end up in the sewer so often, and maybe it would be
That's not the
less
best
expensive. Oh, and I have a name. It's sorcery. The collecting.
You know what, Matt? Have an inspiration. That was some good acting right there.
Sorcery the collecting.
We could sell them downstairs, and people could play, and it would make
You guys
money.
have decks on tap. It's a gaming pub. It's what you guys turn this into.
Yes.
What have I done?
I think that is a good idea. Maybe we should pass it by everyone else first and see. Okay,
But
yeah.
you can print them, right? Do you have the print?
I don't know how much my family will let me do that, but we can always try.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought some of them could.
Wait,
could
I'm the
have,
DM.
like,
I'm supposed to say that.
like some of them could have like gold foil and be like. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
So you two kind of spend your next few hours kind of sketching out ideas and business mapping.
Yeah. And Joe
Working
kind of
out
comes
alone.
downstairs eventually and looks over their shoulders and is like, "Ooh, cool! And we could get different types of games, like this game, and put them all up on the shelves, and we could get people to come in and yeah, I'm in."
Good.
So now we're just abandoning the rest of the adventure, and you guys are just going to run a tavern.
Yep. And Joe's like, I'm gonna go down to the pub down the street and see if there's anyone there who can help us clear out the lines on in this bar and set it up properly.
We'll
Yeah.
probably need capital, so we probably still need work.
Yeah, of course.
That's
It's okay. I
true.
just got a job.
The ghosts will help. The ghosts are very helpful. They already unpacked my stuff.
Eh. I
The
don't.
ghost unpacked your stuff.
That's at least I left and I came back and everything was on the shelves in the study. It was nice.
Yes, the ghost did that.
Jor's like. Anyway. So you guys kind of spend the next few days, I'm guessing, kind of just unpacking and adjusting and
Writing up our
Kind of-
business proposal to take
figuring out.
parents to get them to print our cards.
I'll spend some time trying to get in touch with my family and see if they will offer any aid.
Okay. What kind of message do you write? Just general
I'll,
business planning.
yeah, I'll come up with some papers. I'll write out, what our hours are gonna be. I'll write out what kind of product we're gonna have and why our model's gonna be successful. And then I think one day I'll go over to that part of Waterdeep and visit my family with all of the papers and stuff and say, hey, can you help us in our capital as we get these started?
Okay. Why don't you just give me a general persuasion roll just for the whole event? Don't need to role play out all of the interactions with your family, but
23.
okay, your family is quite excited about the business plan idea. So they front a decent bit and start reaching out to their contacts in the different guilds that are going to allow you to get the permits that you need, hire the right people, because Waterdeep, as you know, is a business city. So you have to go through all the proper channels to get any sort of work done. You're almost certain that even the little bit of work you've done to help clean up has actually been skirting the line a bit. So, but yeah, they are excited and they're investing heavily in this business plan. So
Nice.
And during this spare time, can Prince also take some time to closely examine the different parts of the house, looking for if any of the previous owners left stuff behind?
okay, yeah, you spend some time kind of working your way through. It looks like it's been, one, empty for a long time, and two, cleared out.
Okay.
It's been pretty much ransacked.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah, but yeah, so a couple of days into you guys working out your business plan and kind of getting settled, Harmony, no, sorry, Jor. Harmony is a different thing. Jor, you get a sending spell message in your head.
I'd be used to getting those.
Yeah, I am Vijar Safar, the Black Staff.
Sorry, wait. I need a pen. I don't have a pen. Hold up. Man, I hate these spells. I don't have a pen. Okay, go.
I am Vijar Safar, the Black Staff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once. Bring your friends.
Like at once? Like it, okay. Alrighty. I think they're pretty busy, but work is work. Message received. You.
Yeah, they get the message back.
Yep. And as the connection kind of fades, Jules like, I hate those spells. I don't have a pen on me when they come through. Alright, so Jules going to go downstairs. Is everybody kind of in the main area, or?
Yeah, I'm guessing if it's not going to take too much work to find everybody, we'll just say for brevity that you can kind of pick stuff up.
Cool. Yep, Joe's going to go downstairs and relay the message. Hey guys, we're needed at, well, we're wanted. We've been summoned, I suppose is the right word, at Blackstaff Tower.
That doesn't sound like a friendly
guessing they have a
place.
job for us.
That doesn't sound like a friendly place.
It could be an investor.
I doubt it.
Considered that.
It's probably a job.
Well, okay.
I need
Let's
work.
There's probably.
Swing by my flower shop, but I got time for this.
You're an unpaid
Yes.
intern. You can kind of just take off the time that you need. Your boss, they kind of just explain that kind of just come and go when you please, and because you're really just kind of there to watch and observe. So
Yeah.
I don't
So what was
think-
that guy's name?
it was a female voice. Sorry, I
Okay.
I didn't feel like trying to insinuate an inflection like that.
Fair enough. What was that lady's name?
Vajra, Vajra, space Zafar, Safahr. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was like spelling it out with the pipe.
Yes, but it's also backwards.
Yeah. Oh. So. But yeah.
Right.
So. But yeah.
Alright.
So, are you guys making your way to Blackstaff Tower?
Yeah, Joe's gonna go back upstairs and weaponize up. Put on all of the various.
I'm gonna peek into her room and be like, "Do you think it's that kind of visit? Should
When
I
people
equip
send-
myself?"
Look, when people send me a sending spell, it usually is
Okay,
9 out of 10
Um,
times.
I'll go get my my bow and so on. Short sword.
I think I want to dress up in costume for this. Like not like a circus costume, but like a fancy.
Okay, you want to get looking good.
Yeah, I have 2 costumes in my inventory, so
Right.
Might as well use them.
yeah.
Might as
exactly.
well. So, yeah, Prince comes out looking fine. So,
I want a cape.
yep, you get a cape. That is definitely a part of your costume. So,
Is it purple?
It is
Obviously.
very
Is it
purple.
purple?
is the sky blue or gray, depending on if there's clouds or not?
So his for eyes prints and kind of when he casts a spell, he does disguise self, and now he looks like Prince.
Just shorter.
Short.
Like not facial, but just all the clothes and everything.
Okay.
Can you do that for all of us?
Not
Can we-
everybody.
Oh,
Not at level 2.
that's a shame. Because then we
Actually,
can
it's
all go
self. It's
from-
disguise self. So
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
not disguise everybody, which would be pretty cool.
Okay, and he's a
Disguise
divination
everybody,
wizard,
the
not an illusion
Third level
wizard.
spell. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Just joking.
No, not allowed.
All right, let's go. Let's.
Of course, it only lasts an hour, so it'll wear off when you get there, probably.
Yeah, it takes longer than an hour to get there.
How do we get there? Do I know? Do I know what the black stuff is?
Yeah.
Is that a point on my tour?
Pull up a map of the city.
Yeah, let's do it. Damn. It's a big city.
Yes,
Oh, there
it
it
is.
Oh my, this is a large map.
Yeah.
Okay. City
Nice.
of the Dead.
It's not that far away.
What's the
No.
City of the Dead?
It's the graveyard.
Why does it have buildings in it?
Mausoleums.
Yeah,
That's a lot of crypts.
it's an
I'm
interest.
not
There's interesting
seeing-
things there.
I don't see the black tower. Where am I supposed to be looking? Sorry, everybody.
It'll be up, I reckon, around the sea or the castle ward, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Down south.
Yeah, it'd be down the castle ward.
Yeah. We'll just say for brevity, that's where it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Sounds like-
recall the Lords of Waterdeep map in my
Yeah.
head right now.
Yeah, so you guys make your way down to the castle district. Blackstaff Tower is a fortress. It is also a wizard training academy, all in one. From here, the Blackstaff, or Vajra Safar, watches over the city and asserts herself as Blackstaff. Sending spell, as you guys have found out, is her preferred method of communication. So you guys make your way in. You kind of ushered in through the front door, and kind of sent up and told to make your way to the top through the stairs, and that the Blackstaff is waiting for you all.
How many stairs?
A lot.
Fine.
So many stairs.
Halfway up, Joe's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have had so many beans for breakfast."
There's a pit stop halfway up if you need it. There's a privy. It's like no more privies till top. It's like a sign that pops up. So
I could make a disc if you need to ride. You could let the gnome can climb all the stairs and you can ride on the disc.
Joe's like, "No, I'm good. I didn't anticipate this. I ate too much." And indeed, at breakfast, she just shovels food in, just an obscene amount of food every meal.
Well, we go up the stairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
We arrive.
There's a large metal door in front of you at the top of the stairs. It is adorned and engraved and is very fancy.
The study needs a door like this. Can we get one of these doors? Can we have this door?
You can get one of those.
As you guys are standing out there, Hisver, you get a message in your head that just says, "Come in."
I think we're supposed to go in.
You just
That's
all
more
right.
specific than usual, but all right.
The voice was clearer this time
Oh.
than usual.
All right. In we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do that thing where you like knock really briefly but just keep walking through anyways.
So Prince leading the way.
Gotcha. I actually have
a
a handout for you guys. 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me it's a picture of the lady.
It
Yep.
is.
Ah.
Vajra Safar. She is adorned in a sort of fancy-looking suit of black leather armor, as well as kind of a duster that sits over that. She's a large black staff, hence the name. The spell book sort of across her shoulder and sitting at her hip. She's standing and sort of looking out a window over Waterdeep. She's got black curly hair, earrings, That large, like high knee-high black boots.
Those are really cool boots.
They are nice boots.
They are.
But yeah, so that's Svajra Safar.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of come in.
Oh,
I kind
certainly.
of hang.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I kind of hang behind everybody because I feel a little awkward. Very
When
out
does
of my
Harmony
element in this magical tower full of magic people.
Isver just immediately kind of branches off and starts nosing through stuff.
Jaw's going to walk right up to her and extend a hand. Jaw Wormwood, I believe we spoke.
Yes, I heard about your work with the Never Ember Sun. She'll kind of extend it lightly.
Jaw has a grip like a vice.
And she's kind of just
shakes
like
her
wants you
hand.
to just take the fingertips and I just.
Nope, full handshake.
And as you're
Strong
going in,
grip.
actually, she kind of thinks for a second and casts Mage Hand, and then shakes your hand with that.
Shakes it anyway.
So, just sit down. I have a proposition for you.
Well, I'm not used to being propositioned before lunch, but all right. Let's hear it.
So, I'd for you to do a little bit of work for me. Possibly join my my security team.
Security for what?
My tower, the city.
Yeah, but your guards downstairs are going to try and kill you. By the way, but anyway, this
More
Isver.
death.
So much death. She
death-
kind of
the death voices are the loudest.
she looks at you and she says, "I know. My diviners have told me as such."
Oh, okay.
We didn't know they're his. It was very useful information for us.
Well, I have a task for you if you'd like to come under my employ. Sort of test out your skills.
I mean, we'll contract to you, but I mean, I'm not sure we're the types for full-time, employment with one organization, as it were.
Do the task. See? I want you to seek out Hlum. He's a monk who lives on a cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep. I want you to ask him what he's heard about. If there's any threats to the city. But try not to annoy him or overstay your welcome.
Yeah, that might be hard.
Didn't you cast a sending spell to talk to Jor? Why won't you do it with this man?
This is to test your resolve and your ability. I could, obviously, send a spell, but it doesn't give you an opportunity to prove yourselves to me.
Okay, I'm still not sold on why we're proving ourselves to you.
Working the Grey Hand comes with some benefits in the city. In case you come into trouble with the law or you need a hand, I am a very powerful wizard.
We would never be in trouble with the law. I can assure you of that.
She kind of just gives a chuckle
not-
and turns
not
back towards
today.
the window.
Next Wednesday, maybe. Trouble with
This
the
new
law.
diviner friend.
Yeah, he's still getting the hang of it.
Your boots are going to fill with a lot of water.
Okay.
You should.
How do you guys?
They
You know,
don't.
most diviners aren't like this, right? And she's kind of like looking at the rest of you.
We're like, he is what he is.
Take what you can get, I guess. It's a small task for favor in my my service.
Can I think for a second and see if I know any of the people that work here, or if I know maybe a bit more about anything from what she said or about who she is?
Yeah, give me a history check.
That's a 5.
You're not too familiar. You kind of work with mostly like merchant groups and that kind of stuff, and the Wizard's Tower and the training academy and all is kind of outside of your purview in the city.
Okay. Well, I'll turn to the group and say, we are never in trouble with the law, so I don't know why we would need that benefit. But what does the group think?
Well, I have a couple of, questions. Would this be like an exclusive contract? Because...
No, just working under my favor, doing a task here or there.
Oh, okay, yeah, so like a contractor.
Sort of, yes.
I think we can all probably swing that. I mean, is Five still with us? Or did he?
Five's actually... Yeah, he woke up and he had a message from his organization that kind of told you guys a little bit about, but he went off and is kind of spending some time doing his own thing.
Okay.
As well as taking care of his wife, so.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, I think, one of our group is not here, and we are loath to make decisions without there being a unanimous choice, but if there's no exclusivity clause, then I suppose a little job here and there would be no different to what we do for others. So
spend time. Just do a job for me. It's we're kind of shopping each other out.
Yeah.
Feeling each other. It's sort of a test run.
Yeah. I have trouble trusting people who don't shake hands.
Well, I have trouble trusting people who try to crush mine, so.
Oh, it's not deliberate.
It's not my point. I need these. She kind of...
You don't look half as frail as that, my dear.
It's less frail and more security.
Well, what do we think?
Will it pay for us to print some cards?
Ooh.
We need to print cards.
Yeah. My family said that they would help out a little bit with that, but extra money would always help.
Yeah, we still need to eat.
I will supplement your income for the time that you're doing this job for me, and but depends on what sort of news you bring back or don't bring back.
Is there a time limit that you're...
Wait. Sorry. You're saying if you don't like what he says to us?
No, I'm saying if you don't bring back news.
Okay, because you said it depends upon what you bring back. Which...
That was the preface of don't bring back.
I know, but it sounds a little suspect. I'm very, wary of this whole thing.
Okay. Noted.
Seems...
Well, if you screw us, we'll let your guards kill you.
They'll be taken care of. That's not something I'm worried about.
Kind of seems like it should be.
No, they'll be taken care of. It's...
Yeah, wizards.
Normal people. And she kind of just shoos you guys out.
Okay, well, she shoot us out, then.
I guess we're taking the job, and I guess we're going to this monk on a cliff.
Yep. Really agree yet, did we? Did we fully agree, without talking to Fives, or are we just doing this?
I think we have the option, we do it or we don't. If we go do it, then and
she'll
we report back, she'll pay us.
Yeah. And Fives is kind of, he gave you guys notice that he's going to be out for a week or two, doing some other stuff. So.
Well,
yeah.
This seems kind of bizarre. If I'm
what else are we doing right now, really?
We're trying to set up a business and clean up our house I have my internship. I've got a lot of things on my plate right now. I don't have time to be walking up mountains talking to monks.
Oh, come on. The fresh air will be good for you. I'm pretty sure I saw black mold in that house anyway. Let's go get some fresh air. At the very least, it might be nice up on the cliffs by the sea.
Do we know anything about this monk? What if he tries to attack us?
Then we kill him, push him into the ocean.
All right. That's viable. Let's do this.
I mean, that's the usual solution, right?
Push him into the ocean.
Forgot you guys were murder hobos. This doesn't come up yet.
He lives on a cliff. It shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, logistically speaking.
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys have acquired a job from the Blackstaff.
Yeah.
Whether you do it or not, that's up to you.
Yeah. Besides, I think fives would be always in favor of us getting more money.
Are we leaving immediately? How far is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what time of day is it right now? Would we be traveling at night? Is it outside of the city, I assume?
No, it's inside the city.
There's a mountain inside the city?
Yeah,
Yeah.
inside the city walls.
This is a strange town. Okay.
It's a gigantic fantasy city. It's Waterdeep is strange, yes.
It's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
Is the mountain close enough to the sea that we could push him in if we need to?
That'd be a very, very strong push.
Yeah, it's there's like a wall in the
luckily,
way.
I'm very, very strong.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think you're like, I need to,
It's like a mile.
yeah. I don't think you're literally-
That's a pretty good push.
Dragon
Like
to the cliffside,
One
just
man
immediately.
punch and send him away.
Exactly.
One punch
The
man.
One Punch Man, yeah.
One punch barbarian. Anyway.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Is this is the peak top area on the map, I think, that we're talking about going to?
Oh, hang
Uh,
on. There's
Yeah, the mountain.
Oh, there we go.
Waterdeep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just on the mountain. So you guys are actually decently close to it.
Yeah.
So I have an idea. We could do this. If we don't like him that much, we just report back what we can, do what we can. If we do like him, maybe he'll attend our business and help bring in some revenue.
You just can recruit
Monks are-
literally every
Monks
NPC.
are really into card games.
They have a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah, but is he going to come down from his monastery?
We can
Oh, that's
deliver.
really cool.
Cave?
He's living in a cave.
Is he going to leave his cave?
That's the great thing about cards. They're small and you can keep them in a pocket. Whereas just the figures are big and take lots of space. So even monks can play.
Should we take him like a sample pack?
Monks have pockets.
Monks do have pockets.
We
Are you
take
guys
him a-
bringing?
We could
your-
make a thing called a starter set, for instance, and just maybe he'll be more likely to be nice to us, and we won't have to punch him off a mountain if we give him some of our game.
You take these cards or we'll punch you off this mountain.
The motto is always that the first one is free because after that they cost a lot.
What, the punches off the mountain?
All right, so can we swing by Prince's parents' place and pick up some prototypes? Have you guys thought through how to play this yet? Or have you just been making the cards?
I've just been
I
making
thought it
nice
for-
looking cards myself.
I imagine you've got some card samples with you.
Hisver
Okay.
knows exactly how to play the game. He's got it all sorted.
Hisver's done all of the probability math and everything, and
Yep.
the simulations.
Yeah. He's even set it up like in different color coded groups and
He's been playing with the ghosts.
All of the ones I have with me, though, were purple, so...
Of course. I mean, that's the main stat block. I don't know. Anyway, you guys are making your way towards the mountain. I'm gonna
yeah, we're
roll
pretty
this a
close
bit.
We may as well go now. We're really close to it in the castle ward.
Yep.
Let's just go climb a mountain. We need some exercise. We've been cooped up in that house for days.
What
Let's
about
just get out and get some fresh air.
Are the beans better now? Like, is the mountain going to be a
Oh,
problem?
so much better. I farted in her office.
Oh, I
Just
thought it was
dropped
another
one
ghost.
As you were leaving, I hope.
Yep. Yep, dropped it and left.
I definitely sensed an evil spirit.
You wouldn't shake my hand.
That's very
Pulled your
rude.
finger.
That's very rude.
She made Can pulled your finger.
Everyone give me a constitution check to try to climb this mountain.
No, but it was like as I was leaving.
Yeah, a cop has to.
That's the term I was looking for.
Yeah.
Way out.
That's my...
Thanks, Alex.
Oh.
Okay, that's a... Wait, are we really making constitution?
Yes, you're really making constitution checks to climb the mountain.
Okay, not a save, just a check. Okay, I
No,
have a
save. Sorry, save. That was my.
save. Oh, okay.
Save.
Well, it's still a 0, so
Oh,
it doesn't really
wait.
even matter.
Wait, you got a 0?
No. My
Okay, I
modifier
was
is
like.
0. 19. Okay.
Okay. We have a
I'm
19.
just gonna march up
Corey?
that fucking mountain.
I got a 10.
Okay. Jor.
I got an 11.
Okay. Hisver.
19.
Okay. Not the people I was
Hisver
expecting.
and I are just like-
I
What
just
do you mean?
rolled
I'm
it.
a ranger.
I was more talking about Hisver, but
Oh, okay.
He's got a good
Made me roll
con.
an 11.
okay. So, Jor, you take 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh my god.
What sort of mountain is this?
It's not the
climbing
mountain.
that
It's
long.
your inability to climb it. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's like one away from death, isn't it?
It's 2 away from death. And Corey, you take 3 levels of exhaustion.
How come I took the most when I didn't even roll the lowest?
It's 1d4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh.
I rolled a 4.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry about that one. But yeah, you
feel
guys
like
do manage to find Halam and his cave.
Right.
What were you saying, Corey?
I was gonna say I feel like this is gonna go poorly now because we are really tired.
We're
Just 2 of
exhausted.
you are.
All right, let's walk on in.
Just kind of sort of stereotypical monk. Old guy, beard, bald head. Just kind of sitting over a fighter. He's fire, not a fighter. He's sitting over a fighter.
Something very different.
He's warming his hands over a guy in
Oh,
plate mail.
God, he's a cannibal.
No. But yeah, so he's kind of just sitting over a fire. He's got some simple foods cooking at the moment. Sort of afternoon. He's kind of prepping dinner. Just kind of
Can we
Hello.
sit down for a second? Please.
Hello, we've been sent
Please.
here by a suspicious wizard.
Not me.
It just gives
Not
you all
him.
a look like,
Not that one.
what business do you have here?
I need to sit down.
We're not totally sure. What were we even supposed to ask him again?
If there were any threats to the city that he had heard about.
No, I was asking my.
Oh.
That was in character.
Sorry.
Vajra sent us to see if there were threats to the city. That's why we're here.
All right. Well, give me a persuasion check, Hisver.
Is this where I can use one of my die?
You can, actually. Yeah.
So I'll
Don't
use
you
my...
have inspiration? As
He
well?
also does have inspiration, so.
Let's see, so a guaranteed 14 or a reroll. We'll do the 14.
Okay. That's enough. You previously in the morning, you kind of got this vision of you guys climbing this mountain, Jord and Prince struggling, and realizing that you were going to have to take charge when you actually got to the monk and sort of saw the words you were going to have to say, which were exactly what you just said.
Excellent.
So it was to the point. He didn't want to be bothered very long. So
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam. What's a chili barrel? Just looked in chat.
My cat is a chili barrel. It's from a thing. We'll talk about it later.
Sorry, I looked in chat and I was like, chili barrel.
I
Anyway,
was
but
wondering the same.
Sounds way more delicious than a Cracker Barrel.
So Halam, the monk, looks at you. Just Evil's twins hides and face now. Expect that to change before winter's end.
Oh.
He's
Okay.
almost as cryptic as you are.
Hides where? Where again? Because you once
Hides its face for now.
All right.
Expect that to change before winter's end. Now, if you'll excuse me, sort of blankly stares at you guys.
Jewel throws up a little bit at the front of the cave.
Don't
He's
eat
so
too
charming.
many.
Wow.
Don't eat too many beans, or it'll be hard to walk down the mountain.
Ugh.
Oh my god, do we have to roll to go down the mountain?
No,
as well?
you safely can traverse down the mountain.
Okay, thank goodness.
I'm gonna ask the group while I sort of also lay down just on the spot and say,
Yep.
remind him to come to our place.
Oh, yeah.
Who has the cards?
Do you want some cards? We made a game, and you have to play with somebody.
That
And
makes
you're
it
kind of by yourself.
difficult.
But maybe.
Why don't you play with him right now? Hisver. Teach him how to play the game.
Can we just sleep here?
See, Jor needs to rest. So
I'd rather you leave. He just looks very confused that now you've just seemed to have taken up residence in his cave.
Can't.
Well, here.
Dying.
We'll leave we'll leave these here. And look at them, and if they are interesting, you can find us, and we're making a game, and it's fun, and we'll go. Goodbye.
Just sort of takes them, like picks them up after you guys have sort of walked away.
Would you like to ride the disc? I offer.
Excuse me.
I would love to ride the disc.
I think only one of you can fit, unless you.
I think Prince should ride the disc.
Actually, I think the disc can hold like 600 pounds or something.
It's
We're both riding the disc.
3 foot diameter, so yeah, you can theoretically both sit on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They can
Back
both
to
fit on
back.
the door, damn it.
That's very true. But yeah, so
Of course, an hour into our journey down the hill, it just disappears. You guys fall to the.
you guys just start rolling. And they're too tired to really catch themselves. So
Just slide.
Just
I just slide
accept
down
it.
the rest of the mountain on my ass.
it's like 3 hours of just.
Why did I suggest that?
We needed fresh air.
We needed fresh air. Never going outside again.
well, are we going back to the
Yes,
staff tonight?
Joe's going to bed.
No, my Alexa just heard me and thinks that I said something to her.
I'm playing D&D, Alexa. Leave me alone.
Right.
You guys could probably drop off a note with the black staff.
Yeah.
If that's what you would like to do on your way back towards your manor.
Yeah, if it's on the way, we might as well.
Kind of is.
Yep. So.
Because we're way up in the North Ward.
Mm-hmm.
And a note to the guards. This is for Vajra. Don't.
The black staff. Yeah, we got it.
Don't kill her.
Don't
All right.
tell people that.
Okay, we're
I
leaving.
wasn't planning on. Okay, bye.
Mm.
Just this kind of like beefy looking half orc douche. Bye. And just waving. They were very nice. It was a pleasure. Anyway. Don't know why I'm still doing the half orc voice.
As
So you guys
we're,
make your way back to the manor.
at one point, as we're making our way back, I want to mention to Hisfer, I'm going to say, if they're planning on killing her, do you think they're actually going to give her the note?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. If you've seen it, I will believe it.
Yeah. See, if they know, if they know I know, then maybe they won't.
But if they
Maybe.
know you know that, they know that you know.
I should have told them that she knows, that I know that she knows, and I know that. Oh well.
Missed opportunity.
It'll work itself out.
All right.
Okay. So on your way back, Harmony, as you're sort of making your way back, you guys are chatting and talking and everything. A white cat walks up to you into the street, and in a melodious male voice, interested in joining the Emerald Enclave. Come meet us at Falcomer in the Southern Ward. And the cat sort of stares for you a second, meow, and walks off.
That was delightful. Oh my god, what's the Emerald Conclave? And they send their message by cat.
Yes. You would recognize
like-
it as the animal messenger spell.
I'm just like crouching where the cat once was. Like, did you guys see that? Do I know what this
Fell
is?
asleep.
You're a little familiar with the enclave. I keep saying conclave. They're very close words, okay? They're sort of known for being interested in preserving the balance within Waterdeep. Their ranks are usually filled with nature clerics, druids, and rangers.
Wow, we're just getting offers from everywhere tonight, aren't we?
Yeah. The cat was specifically addressing you, though, so...
Right. Well, I'd love to check that out, but I don't mean
You could take a couple of days, drop the two dead to the world people off.
Yeah, we're gonna need like 4 days, 3 to 4 days to recover from that.
Yeah.
That was quite a mountain. All right.
Yeah, currently George's hit points are, like, hit point max is halved.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I literally need 4 days to recover from that.
Oh my god. Corey, yes, let's get cats for our manor.
I want to
That
get
is
as many cats as we can.
That is
now.
what we need.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
here for Cat Manor.
It's
Cat
a game
manor.
cafe / cat cafe.
So, cat cafe, yes! It's happening.
I mean, you already have 5, so you're working your way right there. So
We'll just like start collecting all the strays in Waterdeep. Yeah. Housing them.
How about
Yeah.
owls? We have lots of owls. We got owls.
You can keep them upstairs in your room. Well,
That's
okay.
amazing.
If anybody wants to come with me so that I'm not the only one playing, you're welcome
I'd love
to come
to.
with me to check out this
But
Emerald.
can't,
enclave.
Diane.
Okay, just me then. All right.
I'm
No
gonna
one
sleep
can
too.
come.
I need
All right.
I need a long 3-day nap.
Yep. Yep. Prince and I are just home, bed, unseen for like days.
Gotcha. So, Harmony, I'm guessing you're making your way over there?
Mostly to find out if there are more cats at the moment. But yes.
Okay. Hisver, are you joining her, or
Bezos.
are you working?
Maybe if she invites me. Otherwise, he's
Yeah.
probably in his room. doing
Anybody
stuff.
can come with me. It's cool. I know that the two of you are exhausted, but
Yeah.
come play the game.
His first down.
All right, so Hisver and Harmony.
It's Harmony and Hisver.
This could only go well. All right.
Oh, goodness
So-
gracious.
As we're walking to wherever this is, I'm gonna look down at Hisver. You don't know anything about this, do you? Is there anything I should know? Is there anybody that's gonna die? Am I gonna die? Are you gonna...
Not today. Don't.
All right, then we're good. Great. Is that cat gonna die?
Not sure. I didn't
Ooh.
have enough time with the cat.
Results inconclusive. That's
We
a
still
worry.
didn't test the placebo.
Make sure you just always count your steps, and don't when we get there, make sure it's an even number.
I'm taking this very seriously as he speaks. I
That's-
respect his wisdom. He seems far more intelligent than I. So I'm just going to carry on. I'm basically the whole way there. I'm going to be looking at random people on the street, being like, is he going to die? Is she going to die? Is he going to die? The whole walk down to this place.
That no.
So you guys
No,
make
that
your way
was
to the
not
southern ward. This is just south of the Kolot Towers, which is a two-towered edifice standing tall in the southern ward. They're also dilapidated. There's a magic force field that surrounds it. Not the place you're going to, but your sort of landmark that you're looking for. But you guys find your way to the Falconmere. How you say that? Because I'm the DM. It's owned by the Tarm and Falcon noble families. You're greeted at the gates by a sort of brutish, almost looking half-elf, much larger than you're expecting most half-elves to be. Sort of calloused hands and sort of farmer tanned arms and all of that stuff.
Hi,
Hello.
a cat sent me.
Right. My name is Melanie Fellbranch. Come on in.
I look very excited as I follow behind him.
How many steps was it?
208.
Good job.
Maybe more than 200.
It's definitely more than 208. You guys were like from the north ward to the south ward, like all the way across the city.
More than
I'm guessing Harmony got lost track like 8 times.
For sure. But I know that I started with my right foot and ended with my left foot, so we're good.
Oh, good. Yes.
So it's even. That's where you're getting that.
Yeah. It's an even number. There we go.
Cool.
What does this place look like?
It is a large sort of compound almost. It's 1 block south of those towers. It's sort of just a large sort of gated almost community. There's lots of buildings that sort of sporadically populate the area. You're being led to the sort of larger building at the end of the other end of the compound from where the gate was that you came through. And as you guys got to kind of get to the door, Eleanor sort of opens it for you and says, announcing a tiefling and a gnome, didn't give their names, but were brought here by a cat. And then sort of over, just sort of from everywhere and nowhere at once, you just hear this voice, welcome. Please come in.
Did you hear that
Yikes.
too?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did hear that too.
The last door that didn't. Nobody. I only heard it, so that's better.
All right. Well, I glance at this guard as we pass him. very warily and walk in with his fur. I'm clearly looking around for the sound of the voice. Or the source, not the sound. Not looking for a sound.
There is no source, as far as you can tell.
We're walking in.
Yeah.
What happens?
There's some couches. It seems to be a nice parlor area. You hear the voice again, kind of, please, take a seat.
Oh, we could use some furniture. Which one should we take?
Take a seat. Have a seat. Sit down.
Oh.
This is kind of trying to clarify the language that it's using.
Oh.
Are there places to sit?
There's like couches and stuff. It's like a parlor area. It's a parlor area.
So okay.
It's like couches and sort of nice.
If there's a nice cushion on the floor, I will sit on that.
Yes. So, seems you've got a friend, Harmony.
You'll have to say that one more time. I didn't catch it.
Sorry.
You're fine.
It seems you brought a friend, Harmony.
Oh yeah, this is my buddy. This is Hisver, and he's mostly harmless.
As it seems. Her voice is just kind of like echoing in and out as you're talking to it. You've done well. Seems you were beginning to pick up a knack for the nature and balance of Waterdeep. Rescuing Neverember was a good way to write that.
Thank you very much. Just kind of fall into these things.
So it seems. Would you like to fall in with the Emerald Conclave? I've got a task for you to sort of see if you're up to it.
Boy, a lot of these are coming up lately.
If it's talking to a monk on the mountain, we already did that.
We did that one. We definitely did that one.
It almost killed us.
It's almost like you can see the confusion wash over this non-existent face as the building almost seems to sigh. It just, no, that won't be necessary.
Oh.
Harmony, if you're up for it, there's some news from some of the outlying farms that are being terrorized by a scarecrow that has come to life. Slaughtered livestock, chased horses, and spooked farmers. No one's been killed by it yet, but the city guard is dragging their heels. I want you to take care of that.
That's absolutely a problem. I can try that. What is there anything I need to know? Where was it last seen? Is it only alive at night?
No, it seems to be some sort of possessed scarecrow.
That's terrifying.
Yes.
Yes, the building agrees.
Yes, yes. The building is like, I mean, people would say that, yes. So, but yeah, so the building is very much in agreement. I forgot that the building definitely would have introduced itself as Jareth Falcon.
Jareth? Like Jareth, like David Bowie?
Maybe? You're gonna have to forgive me on that one, but
no, nobody. All right, guys, let me down tonight. But okay, all right.
Let me down tonight. Sorry.
All right. Is this something I have to do alone? Because I've got like
no, you could take your friends.
4 other friends. I'm pretty sure they're my friends. I look at his for confirmation.
Yes. I'm disappointed our house doesn't talk. I'm trying to wonder how to make our house talk.
That would be very cool. That'd be a great draw for people. I'm agreeing. We have this whole side conversation.
Excuse me. The voice sort of interrupts your conversation. Can we finish our business and then you can have this discussion elsewhere?
Yes. Sorry, house. Jareth.
It's Jareth.
house.
Call me Jareth. So, are you taking the job?
I will take this job.
Okay.
I will
So-
kill the scarecrow and I will return. Hopefully. Kill
Okay.
the scarecrow or die trying. What do I gain from being a member of your organization if I pass?
So as you're sort of as you're asking this question, sorry, one thing I forgot to pull this up. Still getting everything. You feel sort of a light sort of descend upon you. Let me grab my PHB because I'm not finding it online. Oh, I need the Dungeon Master's Guide. I'll tell you what it does later, but basically you get something called the Charm of Restoration.
Nice. It sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
I get that now before I've fulfilled my end of the deal?
Yes. Each new member is, since you've been inducted into the Enclave, you receive this charm.
Great.
Ooh.
Now I'm really ready to kill Scarecrow. Is that something I... No, it's 10. We probably won't make it to that tonight, huh?
Probably.
Well, then if Jareth is done speaking with us, I will thank him for inviting me, tell him that I liked his cat, and then Hisver and I will go back and relay this information to Prince and Jor if they are adequately recovered.
Okay.
Our house doesn't have a cool name either.
Trollskull Manor is cool.
It's less cool than Emerald Enclave, it has to be said.
Well, that's the organization.
Well, what's the building called? Our building was called Jareth. That's right, I forgot.
No, the building, the compound was called the Falcon Mare, but
I know. All right. Anyway, we
Yep.
can come up with a name.
you
It's fair.
can
We can
rename
come
it.
up with some names like as we walk.
So you guys spend the next couple of hours as you're walking back to the manor.
Throwing back and forth the most inane names that you could possibly come up with.
Mm-hmm. Every time you say something, Hisver is divining some reason that it's gonna get you all killed. So, but yeah, we make our way back, and everyone is sort of collected, and you kind of relay that information to the rest of the party. I mean, you've got about 20 minutes left. You guys can sort of rest up and then make your way out to the fields if you'd like.
I'm gonna need a few more days.
That's what I meant by rest up. So,
Yeah.
We didn't hear anything back from our friend in the tower.
Yeah.
it hasn't. I mean, you guys. I'm guessing you guys went the next day.
Yeah.
The next day after, you guys end up with a sack of supplement income for the day that you spent climbing the mountain. So
Not worth it.
I'm gonna say about 50 gold.
I'll look at it and I'll look at Prince and I just go, not worth it.
I can't even pick it up yet. I'm too weak.
Yeah.
For the Scarecrow, I'm going to give a suggestion that maybe we should recruit the Scarecrow to work here.
Prince's every solution to every problem is.
Do you
"Why
really
not
want?
join us?"
Do you really
Be a
want
good
a
bartender.
murderer working here?
Well, didn't they say that he hasn't killed anyone yet?
It's killed
Not
livestock,
killing
though.
people, it's killed livestock.
Or maybe it would make a good butcher.
Yeah, he could work in the kitchen.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. As a member, as like a founding member of this tavern, I have to put my foot down and say no. Besides, my deal is I have to kill it.
So
This
we
is the
have
job she got.
Plan.
That's the term. I have to kill this scarecrow.
Can I keep?
Okay.
Can I keep?
You can keep its dead body if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with that. It just has to be dead, and it has to stay dead.
Okay.
That's a weird caveat to have to put on someone.
It has to stay dead.
What happens in the study stays in the study. Sometimes. Occasionally it gets out.
Moving on, you're now out in the field. You're all rested. You're camping in the field. Does somebody want to roll me a percentile die? I'm going to go Harmony because she's kind of in charge of this band of misfits for this adventure. So
a D100?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess that's
31.
Okay. So I'm guessing in like the first, let's say that's 2, 3. So you guys spend a full 24 hours camping, nothing. You guys have kind of just set up camp and you're getting adjusted to the fields, kind of finding the right spot. You've talked to the townsfolk or the farmers. It seems like your information was a little off. There's actually 3 of them. But as you guys are into the second day, you seem to about 10 a.m. you see a scarecrow sort of hobbling.
Oh, that's really
Through
scary.
the field.
That's so unpleasant. That is really
Yeah.
Can
Sort of
I?
doing
hunt
the
it.
like Freddy Krueger leg drag. Just
Did you guys ever read the Scary Stories books when you were a kid?
Yeah.
There was one where like Harold the Scarecrow murdered 2 guys and like dried their skin on the roof. This is what I'm picturing now.
I love it.
I'm picturing the scarecrow from Howl's Moving Castle during this entire time.
That's what I was thinking.
don't ruin the image for me because I love that scarecrow. That scarecrow's great.
That's why I want to
This one's
recruit
more of
him.
a terrified one.
All right.
Aw.
Terrifying one. You guys can have your own Howl's Moving Castle scarecrow later.
Well, see,
Alright.
my brain went to Jeepers Creepers, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So are the 3 of them like? Are they
It's
in
just
a
one
pack?
right now. It's
Okay,
just
so
one
it's
right
just
now.
one. It's
Yeah.
just one. I suppose we don't have time to get into initiative and just kill it.
Could
Yeah, I'm
we?
just gonna actually, as you guys are sort of making your way towards this first one, Sam, you recognize a familiar eye stalk that pops out of the corn, and a laser beam, sort of a beam of energy, just sort of shoots out. You just see it hit the scarecrow and just poof, and it explodes.
What?
And then there's a phasing, and then that eye stalk is gone.
Oh my god!
Someone beat us to it.
It was a gazer.
It was your gazer pal from the sewers.
It's my gazer.
That gazer stole my XP.
And Joe's standing there holding the longsword, and she's like, but
That's
I
one
wanted
down.
to-
Oh, but he disappeared.
It did disappear. It sort of like
Oh,
phased out. And
I'm so sad that he's gone. Thank you, friend. I knew he was so good. Oh yeah, Alex says I should track it. Can I track it?
well, it
Oh,
phased
God.
out. So, like the little patch of corn or like hay that it was
It's like,
around.
is it
is gone.
singed?
It's not singed, but it's just like it's like somebody like beamed it up almost. So
Crop circle.
it's a crop circle, yeah.
It's somewhere now with a bunch of corn.
It's probably in the sewers. There's just a pile of corn somewhere.
corn stuff. Oh,
Anyway,
gazer.
give me another percentile die roll.
Yes, that was delightful. 92.
Okay, so
Wow.
like 5 minutes later, the other two scarecrows just start wandering right up behind it, like where their buddy, and they're like sort of inspecting just the exploded carcass of their fellow animated scarecrow, and they fall to their knees, just arms in the air, just a small rain cloud appears over them and begins drizzling, and just and I'm guessing you guys just everyone roll me some sort of attack roll, and we'll
Yes.
just see how quickly you obliterate these things.
Okay. Well, I don't have. How far away are they?
They're about 30 feet. You guys were kind of already getting close to where that scarecrow got blown up. So
Yeah, right. How about we go for...
why did you roll in? Oh, that's your damage. Okay. Sam, one thing you can do is you can click the word longbow, and it'll roll the damage for you.
I did click the word longbow, but there's a setting somewhere where I have to have it auto roll damage, and I don't think I have that set, and I
Okay.
I need to set that up.
Okay, so you definitely help explode a couple of the. You take one arm of one of the scarecrows and one arm of the other scarecrows off with that longbow shot.
I'm going to hurl it javelin.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
Do they have pumpkin heads? Because that's what I'm picturing.
Yes, they have pumpkin heads.
Excellent.
I'm going to try and explode a pumpkin head. But that's unlikely. It's 5 damage.
That's enough to explode. The pumpkin is dead, but the scarecrow figure is still standing with one arm.
Okay.
Sort of in a mourning position. So
Yeah,
Magic missile.
Okay. Another one of the scarecrows just and sort of just hay and pieces of cloth just sort of rain down. And then Corey, what's Prince doing?
So I rolled an attack and then realized I didn't have a ranged weapon on me, except for.
Well, you could run up to it if you wanted to. You're about 30 feet out.
But I think I want to use vicious mockery in this case.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mock the scarecrow to death.
Okay.
The last one. How do you mock the scarecrow?
So I think I yell out to this scarecrow and I feel pity for him. I try to really loudly explain that we didn't kill his first friend, but I accidentally let out this like blast of magical energy when I do this. I'm just
You're mocking him with pity?
Yeah, exactly.
You're mocking him with pity.
Yes.
That's amazing. Yeah, the scarecrow just sort of like, because this one is the one with a head, it sort of like clutches it and the pumpkin just bursts and it falls over.
Oh.
So
I'm going to go retrieve my javelin.
okay, you guys have successfully eliminated the scarecrows.
That was easier than I
tried to say,
expected.
I'm so sorry, and instead it came out, I'm so sorry.
Way more sarcastic than it was intended to be.
It's all in the tone and the inflection. If you get it wrong, things just go horribly wrong.
Don't ever have a bard apologize to you, apparently. Cool.
So yeah, his bird would pick up lots of it.
You're just grabbing bits of hay and cloth and everything.
Stuffing pumpkin seeds in the pocket because he's gonna try and grow scarecrow heads.
Can you plant them and then grow like tiny scarecrows out of a window box?
They're like baby Groots, but scarecrows.
Yeah, that's the idea.
So you have successfully completed the task for the Emerald Enclave.
But we didn't really find out why they were there.
Your job was just to eliminate them. So.
I mean, that's true, but I am really curious now. Who's animating scarecrows for the sole purpose of killing livestock? Because that's kind of
terrorizing the farm folk.
That's mean.
And why do gazers that can teleport care about it?
The world may never know.
What is this web of plot that we're in?
So I think that seems like a good place to sort of wrap up this week. If you guys are good with that, we can kind of bring everybody back to the manor and pick up on our downtime stuff next week. Just be thinking about what you want to spend the next probably week on, sort of fixing up the manor, doing your work, jobs, that kind of thing. And we'll spend some of the next session doing that as well, as we sort of move forward in the module. But yeah, just go through who you are, who you played, and what was your favorite part about tonight's session. We'll start with Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AlexCatu. I play Jor, the enthusiastic barbarian who eats too many beans. And my favorite part of tonight was when the gazer showed up and wasted the scarecrow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Matt.
My name is Matt. I played Hisver, Umric, and my favorite part tonight was introducing the world to Sorcery the Collecting, because I've had that in my back pocket since the first session.
I'm glad you had that inspiration for that because that was amazing. So awesome. Corey.
You can find myself, Corey Hickson, at the same Twitter name. And I was playing Prince, Prints, as in not slightly different. And my favorite part from tonight, I think, was when it was the Gazer showing up too. I was not expecting the Scarecrow to explode in front of us. Yeah.
Awesome. And Sam.
I am 65th Victor on Twitter. I'm playing Harmony, and she's a delight. I'm really enjoying playing her. I'm loving everybody's characters, actually, to be honest. Just throwing that out there for you guys. I think you're great. And I had many favorite moments tonight, actually, a lot. The cat, because I love the idea of talking cats. I also loved take these cards or we'll punch you off a mountain. That's my new favorite quote. In fact, the whole punching off a mountain scene or discussion was fabulous. Disappointed we can't punch him a mile. And then, of course, Gazer popping out of the cornfield and like swinging his one eye towards us. He obliterates this Scarecrow and then disappearing. It's torture, but I love him so much. He's my favorite thing ever. Okay. Anyway.
No, that's great. Thank you guys for sharing. Everybody, I'm Taryn Winnie. I'm the DM. I play everybody else. And my favorite thing tonight was your inability to actually socially interact with NPCs. You guys just can't avoid being awkward around them, and it's great because
that's our thing.
So
I tried to be polite. She wouldn't shake my hand.
That's true. It all went downhill from there.
That's true. It's on me. It's on me. But so everyone, thank you all for joining us, viewers. If you're catching this on the VOD or on YouTube, thanks for checking this out later. So join us next week, same time, same place. Variant Rolls on Twitch without costumes and with our dear friend Samuel back playing fives.
Yes.
So, but yeah, so 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. And then check out the other Variant Roll Waterdeep streams. They are all great players and fantastic DMs on Saturday, Monday, and Thursday. The times are on our Twitch channel as well as the Twitter page. And we're always posting about it all the time. So just check out any of us on Twitter or anything like that. And so see you guys next week. Thank you.
Happy Halloween.